Made it to Lyndon B. Johnson National Historical Park. Right now, this is all I see around. Not a lot, but we will see. The visitor center. So I knew the state park and the national park were together, but apparently this is the state park visitor center. I'm gonna drive around, show you a little bit. There is a lot more here than I thought, and then I will go over to the national park area for my stamp and my sticker. All right. This is the official Texas Longhorn herd. Don't know what makes them official, but that's what the paper said, and I'll believe them. So I am now heading to the LBJ Ranch tour. Come out of the State Park Visitor Center and make a right on Ranch Road 1. So this is the old entrance of the LBJ Ranch. So this is the Lutheran Church. The Head Start program was established here during the Lyndon B. Johnson administration for preschool children in the local area. If you all have heard of Head Start, my educators out there, then you understand the importance of that program for our little ones. I made the trip on down Ranch Road 1, I'm turning on Park Road 49, and here you'll see the Junction School where Lyndon B. Johnson learned to read. And then Lyndon B. Johnson National Park. I am going to take a closer look, going around back to view the school. I believe I can get my stamp here, and I am gonna have to look this up, but Lyndon B. Johnson returned 53 years later to sign the far-reaching, it said, Elementary and Secondary Education Act. This was the Junction School. Of course, they didn't have dry erase markers then, But that's what they have here now. I am going to Google and study on what this Elementary and Secondary Education Act had in it. For those of you that haven't really seen my book, I think I'm going to try to put it right here. Not all that great, but it's there. This is where he signed the act. Interesting that he said, as a former teacher, I have great expectations of what this law will mean for our young people. Didn't know he was a former teacher, but he is sitting in the picture with his former first teacher. She flew in from California to witness the bill being signed. All right, now heading to the birthplace. We're now going to the Johnson family cemetery. The picture of his birthplace, it is actually rebuilt. And this is actually the Johnson family cemetery. So that shows where he is. And again, there are generations of Johnsons here. But Lady Bird is the one to the left with the flower. Her name's actually Claudia Taylor Johnson. And then to the right, with the presidential logo, that is Lyndon Baines Johnson. And I don't know if you can see it, but as we drive through, there are the cows. And we'll see if they're gonna let me through. Maybe. Oh, some of the little baby cows. Gia would be losing her mind right now. Luckily, she is in her cage. We're just going to take a ride. So, pretty much it is a ranch, and you see more and more of this. As you're going down this, you see there is a one-lane road. So once you're on it for the tour, you are on it until it is done. But it is a beautiful ranch. I could not imagine living on this ranch growing up. It would have been great. Or my usual word, amazing. And there's several deer here. This is the show barn at the ranch. So we're coming up on the Texas White House complex. It's currently under construction. It said it would reopen in 2025. However, it's 2026 and still not open. I did want you to know that this was Lyndon B. Johnson's aunt's ranch house. He acquired it in 1951, and the home was center of political activity for almost 20 years. Johnson spent a quarter of his presidency, from 63 to 69, leading the nation from his ranch here in Texas. See a plane in there. Yep, definitely under construction. the Lyndon B. Johnson National Historic Park Visitor Center. His replica of his home office.
I want to be the president who educated young children to the wonders of their world, who helped to feed the hungry. I want to be the president who helped the poor to find their own way and who protected the right of every citizen to vote in every election. I want
to tell you what, this trip to the Lyndon B. Johnson National Park has taught me quite a bit about what he stood for. Yes, there's education, there's poverty, there's the environment, but also civil rights. He did quite a bit, and he did it you could say to the detriment of his own health. And then he still left this park and quite a large legacy. I really do admire him more after coming here. So if you're ever in the area, definitely stop by the Lyndon B. Johnson National Park. So after an amazing time at the LBJ National Park, I decided to come to the Lyndon B. Johnson Library and Museum to see what all they have to say.
And what could be.
It's hard for the American people today to fully appreciate what the Great Society did.
LBJ was a president that got things done for the American people.
He believed that the presidency could be a tool for transformation and for good.
through downtown Austin, getting to the 6th Street Entertainment District. Can I pick up the phone for this view? Well, maybe I'll stop and show you. Here we go. This is where I am. Across the water on the line. Woo. I did that. I am done with that. Got it for free apparently since it was my first time. Say goodbye to the Uber line. Hello to Austin Entertainment District. There's a place called Upstairs at Caroline's. Very, very cool location. This is called Voodoo Donuts.